Imagine a world where one person has all the power, where one leader can make every law, judge every crime, and command every army without question. Think of figures like Julius Caesar or Adolf Hitler, leaders whose unchecked authority reshaped nations and left lasting scars on history. It sounds like something out of a dystopian novel, but it's a reality many societies have faced throughout history. To prevent this kind of unchecked power, the framers of the United States Constitution created a system known as checks and balances, a carefully designed structure meant to keep any single branch of government from becoming too powerful. At the heart of this system are the three branches of government: the legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch. Each branch has its own unique responsibilities. The legislative branch, made up of Congress, the Senate, and the House of Representatives, is responsible for making laws. The executive branch, led by the president, enforces those laws. The judicial branch, which includes the Supreme Court and other federal courts, interprets laws and ensures they align with the Constitution. What makes this system work is that each branch has the power to limit or check the actions of the others. This creates a balance, ensuring no one branch becomes too dominant. For example, Congress can pass laws, but the president has the power to veto or reject those laws. However, that's not the final word. Congress can override a presidential veto with a two-thirds vote in both the House and the Senate. This back-and-forth dynamic forces cooperation and compromise. The president, meanwhile, can appoint federal judges, including Supreme Court justices, but these appointments must be approved by the Senate. This means the president doesn't have free rein to fill the courts with whomever they choose. At the same time, the judicial branch has its own way of checking the other two branches through judicial review. This power allows courts to strike down laws or executive actions they find unconstitutional, effectively nullifying decisions that violate the nation's highest legal document. Even more layers of checks and balances emerge when you look closely. The House of Representatives can impeach the president, bringing formal charges against them for wrongdoing, and the Senate holds the trial to determine whether the president should be removed from office. Similarly, federal judges can also be impeached by Congress. This ensures accountability across the board. The system also works within the branches themselves. For instance, within the legislative branch, both the House and Senate must agree on the final version of a bill before it can become a law. This prevents hasty decisions and requires collaboration even within a single branch. While this system is designed to maintain stability and fairness, it's not without its challenges. Sometimes it leads to gridlock, like during government shutdowns when Congress and the president cannot agree on a budget, halting essential services. Opposing branches or political parties may refuse to compromise, slowing down the government's ability to act. Yet, this friction is part of the design. The framers believed it was better to risk moving too slowly than to allow any branch to act recklessly or without oversight. Checks and balances are like the gears of a clock, each one turning in response to the others, keeping the entire system moving with precision. If one gear spins too quickly or grinds to a halt, the whole mechanism suffers. Without them, the clockwork of democracy could easily fall apart. This system remains a cornerstone of the United States government, ensuring that power is shared, accountability is enforced, and the rights of the people are protected. It's a delicate dance of authority and restraint, a balance carefully maintained to prevent the rise of tyranny and to uphold the principles of freedom and justice.
Thanks for watching. If you have questions about how the U.S. government works, drop them in the comments. We might cover them in a future video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out these other videos.